Hi, this is Danny Craig from Default, and you're at Popularity.
How do you feel that the new record reflects your growth as an artist and as a band as a whole?
Well, definitely there's a lot more production on this record. We use a lot of strings and keys and stuff, which we've never really explored before, and it's definitely the one we've taken the longest to write.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that shows a lot too. I mean, we really refined the material that's on the record.
What would you say is the biggest change that you feel the band has experienced with your sound?
I would say again, it's just a bit of a slightly new direction for us, but all in all, they're the same kind of riffy songs and melodic sort of choruses that we've always kind of done. You know what I mean?
What would you say were the biggest challenges that you presented with during the creation of the album?
Well, the biggest challenge was after the creation when our label in New York, TBT Records, went bankrupt in 2008. That's when the record was supposed to originally come out. And so that's where we've been for the last year and a half, is just kind of in limbo. It's stuck in bankruptcy court and the whole bit. So now we're with EMI and back on track anyway.
Do you think that whole experience also helped you guys come together even closer as a band?
Perhaps a little bit, but I mean, we're coming on our 10th year together now, so we're already pretty close. It was just another new piece of BS, if you will, from our label at the time. I mean, there was all kinds of crap going on with them, even with the other bands they represented.
How do you guys go about picking which songs will be the singles, especially the first single off an album? What's that process?
Well, we work closely with the label on that, because they have people that's what their job is to pick singles, and they have proven track records at it. So generally, I mean, if it's something we don't want for whatever reason, then that's cool. But for the most part, we trust their opinions and often go with what they think. But we all talk about it,
Are there any tracks that came out completely different than you thought during the initial creation period for the song?
Not so much. I mean, we really we demoed all the material prior to going into the studio, and it's fairly faithful to the demo, to be honest. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty crafted. I mean, we had the producer in from the beginning too, from the songwriting stage. So I mean, it was a year and a half to develop the whole thing anyhow, right?
Are there any tracks that almost didn't make it onto the album, but you're glad that it or they did?
No, we pretty much had the exact tracks picked that we wanted to record, and we went in and recorded only those.
Which song do you feel is most personal to you, and why?
I don't know. I don't really dabble in the lyrics much. So for personalism, I'm not really sure. But I mean, there's a lot of the songs on this record are my favorite songs that we have in our catalog. So I think that says something to the how good the record truly is.
What would you say you're most proud of about the album?
Well, just that it is what it is. I mean, we definitely sit back and listen to this record and love it every time, So I think yeah, just that we just truly feel that we did it right, that it's our best work, and that it's exactly the way we wanted it to be,
When you sit back and you listen to the album now, how has your view changed of it? Like you said, obviously you love your album, but each time you listen to it, do you love it more, or?
No. I mean, I'm pretty used to it now. And we've lived with it for 2 years. Yeah, I mean, certainly in the first few months, other things grew on me, and it was, yeah, definitely. But like I say, yeah, we've had it for a little while now. So.
What would you consider to be your biggest career highlight so far?
We played on the Jay Leno show. That was pretty awesome. We played the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. It was live on MTV. I did our biggest crowd show. We played in front of 60,000 people. So we've had a couple pretty good ones. Our biggest headline was 40,000. That was a big one for us down in Atlanta. So I'd say we've had a lot of pretty cool highlights. There, we could definitely write a book, 10 years worth of stuff.
How do you know when a song is going to be good, or do you?
You got to make it good. You don't really know when it's going to be good. You just have to come up with the idea and keep working at it till it is good. Basically, that's how we look at it anyway. Songwriting You know, songwriting doesn't just happen like a fluke. You know, sometimes smash hit songs happen like a fluke, and you don't really know when those are coming, like the ones that really, really are giant. But to write a song that's going to get played on the radio, I mean, that's a craft almost, right? You do it.
Are there any songs that you enjoy playing live the most, or what songs do you feel get the best response live?
Well, right now, I mean, we've got 4 records worth of songs in the set, so really, we're all really happy with the set right now. They're all our favorite songs from each record, right? We've had the opportunity to blow off the ones that we didn't like so much. So, you know, we feel the set's pretty jam-packed now, and it's a lot of fun to play. But you know, it's obviously the singles get the biggest responses out of the crowd, right? Deny, Wasting My Time, you know, Count on Me, all those ones, right?
What do you do playing so many shows on a tour and whatnot to keep it fresh for you each night?
We don't really do anything special. It's fun every night. What it is, you know, it doesn't really have to stay fresh. We don't have to. We're not that hard to entertain. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, it's always fun every night. That's the one thing that hasn't changed.
What's next for you guys? What are some of your future goals that you've set for yourselves?
Well, I mean, pretty much to hopefully, you know, keep the train rolling. Kind of as we've been doing. You know, it's a good, fun job. So we'll keep it.
Do you have anything you'd like to say to the readers of Popularity?
Hope you check out the record. I think you'll really enjoy it. It really will. You know, it's kind of good across all boards. Everyone's gonna like it, I think.